When going to Trackstar the first time, you'll need to log in and make your own account in order to start making tracks. So when you log into the website, you'll just click Create an Account, and it walks you right through the steps. Now that you've logged in, you're ready to start making your own tracks for your classroom. So you'll click on Login to make or edit a track. I want to make a new track. So you'll type in your title. You'll need to type in a brief description of the track you plan to make. So you want to enter keywords. Now you have the chance to choose the type. You'll choose your subject area and then the grade level. You can choose, which is optional, when to keep this to. So if you had an assignment and it was due at a certain time, you can choose the date at which it expires, which mine is, I'm not exactly sure at the date at which I'm going to do this, so I'm going to leave that blank. And then if you wanted to secure your track, if you only wanted certain people to be able to enter it, you can also enter the password. Once you've completed that, you will hit Next. As you hit Next, you are given the option to enter your different websites. For my first website, I not only want my students to explore the mammoth, but other mammals. The URL is up here at the top. And then for annotation, this is where you'll enter your questions, your directions for the students. It's important for students to know to scroll over the family tree in order to access more information for this website. So I need to tell them that in the annotation. So now when students come back to look at this, they'll be able to see the questions and what they're supposed to be answering as they go to that website. Once you get your first site entered, you can go ahead and enter as many sites as you'd like, up to 15. So as we scroll through here, you can see that I've entered 3 sites, but it does go all the way down to 15. When you're done and everything is finalized, you can select Save. It tells me that I've updated it and added it. So if I wanted to go back and manage it and make some changes, I'd just go to Manage Tracks, and I can select Edit. Now, as you look at this, it says that it's awaiting review. That's because there are people that actually review the tracks just to make sure that all the links are working and that it appears to be accurate. While it's awaiting review, I can still use the track by using the track number ID, which is right here. It's 388676. So if I wanted to go ahead and use it right away, I could still do that, but it won't show up for other teachers when they search it until it's been approved. So if I wanted my students to go ahead and do the track, all they would have to do is come to Trackstar, and they would have to enter the track number, which is probably the easiest way to access it. Hit Go. And there are 2 ways that students can view the track. It's a total preference, what students like or what you prefer. The first one is View in Frames, which has each site on the side here. You can actually see the site, and then students can see the questions above it. Or, we go back here, we can view in text, and it gives the students the link and then what they're asked to do. If I click on the link, it brings it up. So it is a preference thing. I think the easiest thing for middle school students is the first one. So they have it all there in front of them. They're not going back and forth trying to copy down the questions and figure out what exactly they're supposed to be doing.